Hey guys, it's Sora here with another video. This is going to be the first in a new series called Recently Added, where I will be showing things that are gaming related or related to 4K Blu-rays and movies and such, and just things I've acquired from my games room. So just basic things. We've got quite a few things today. We even have a little extra thing today that I thought I would show. Well, two little extra things that I thought I'd show. First of all, we'll start with one of the extra things. I found this in a thrift store. Now, this is for any movie aficionados. This is a DVD set of the Hammer collection. Now, you have a lot of movies in here. We have She, The Nanny, Dracula, Prince of Darkness with Christopher Lee, The Plague of Zombies, Rasputin the Mad Monk. This was in a thrift store for like £3. The Reptile, which is, I think it was like 10 or 3. It was like between 3 to £10. 1 million years BC. The Viking Queen, Frankenstein created woman. These are all like proper full like Hammer movies, by the way. Quatermass in the Pit, which a lot of people will know. Vengeance of She, The Devil Rides Out, Prehistoric Woman, Scars of Dracula. So, yeah. We have The Horror of Frankenstein, Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. We'll be seeing that franchise again in a little bit. Straight On Till Morning, Fit in the Night, which I will not be watching, so I believe it's about spiders, and I am terrified of those things. Demons of the Mind, and To the Devil a Daughter. So, that's one of the little extra things that, well, actually we have 3 extra things now I think about it. Next up, we have some acquisitions for Games Room. We have this little, I can't show you them because it's still boxed. We have this little Stitch light, which will be going up there. And we have this giant statue / light figure of Eevee from Pokemon, which will probably be going up there. Another thing similar to this, which we'll show later. You probably just get a glimpse of it. Now, this, we have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I did an early impressions video on this. I also have been playing this a lot more since then. I still really love this game. Yeah. So there's that. Another game I picked up is the Switch version of Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. I already had this for the Xbox One, but I decided to pick up the Switch version because I really like this game. Onto the 4Ks. I'll put everything over here when I'm done with it. Onto some 4Ks. We have Planet Earth 3. I'm really into like all these nature kind of shows. I think they're fascinating. And this looks absolutely amazing in 4K. This is the kind of thing that you would use as a reference, like demo disc, in 4K. And you learn a lot of interesting facts about animals through that too. We have the Mummy trilogy, the Brendan Fraser movies. We have all 3 of 4K in there. We have Wonka, which I actually watched the other day. Really enjoyed this movie. It's nowhere near as good as the original movie, but I really enjoyed it. And Timothée Chalamet is actually not that bad as Wonka. We have a special extra here. We have Street Fighter the movie. This is a Blu-ray though, not 4K, which is Kylie Minogue and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Cheesy as heck, but a classic 90s Pokemon flick. One of the first things that we'll show him last is the newest issue of Retro Gamer is celebrating its 20th anniversary, so they did a special feature. Now you get some extra stuff with this issue. You get a complete history of like how the magazine came to be, you get a double-sided poster. This side here is an Atari 50, and here we have a side which I will be putting on the wall in the game room soon, which is all of the covers for the issues of Retro Gamer. Now, there's a feature that's in this issue that I wanted to show you guys. It is... They recently had a poll in a recent issue on Retro Gamer. Now, I could show you the whole magazine, but I won't, because this isn't a review of the magazine. But this is the 100 greatest retro games. During the Retro Gamer teams, we highlight the games, classic games, that have had a lasting impact on both readers and developers. And these were picked by us gamers. With the Reader magazine, it says here, chosen by Retro Gamer, you, and classic game creators. The list, we have 100. We have Civilization, Pitfall, Bomb Jack, The Sentinel. We have Prince of Persia, StarCraft, Shining Force 3, Dare the Tentacle, Ultima 4, Quest of the Avatar, Robotron 2084, sorry, Mario Kart 64, Bomberman, Diablo, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Wait, that's not from Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. That's from Vanilla Street Fighter. That's from the original Street Fighter 3. Whoops. We had Zal's Majora's Mask, Drop Zone, Earthbound, Doom 2, Chrono Trigger, Marble Madness, Virtua Fighter, Rainbow Islands, Double Dragon, Wolfenstein 3D, which I'm surprised is that low, Diablo 2. People know my opinion of Diablo 2 from my PS5 game collection video. I love that game. Phantasy Star Online, Space War, Metroid Prime, which I will be talking about my opinions of when I do my Switch collection video. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which I believe is the greatest skateboarding game ever made, period. SimCity, Super Monkey Ball, Outer Scrolls Morrowind. Surprising they went with Morrowind and not Oblivion. Soul Calibur, Shadow of the Colossus, Jet Set Radio, Legend of Zelda, because of course, Sega Rally Championship, Command & Conquer Red Alert, Eco, Ultima 7, Resident Evil 2, Daytona USA, Crazy Taxi, Rez, Paradroid, Galaga, Gran Turismo, Baldur's Gate. Yes, the original Baldur's Gate is a retro game. It came out in 1998. Quake, Sonic Adventure, Wipeout. I would personally pick Wipeout 3, but that's just me. Outrun 2, Silent Hill 2, which is getting a remake, Vice City, Super Mario Bros. 3, Pokemon Red and Blue, because of course, says World of Soccer, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which anyone who saw my PS5 collection video will know is one of my favourite games of all time, so I'm really happy that's there. Manic Miner, Space Harrier, Final Fantasy 8. Nice that game's getting some love here. Deus Ex, Streets of Rage 2, World of Warcraft, Asteroids, Final Fantasy 7. That game is still getting attention all these years later, despite it has 2 fucking remakes now. Lemmings, which Sony owns now actually. Gauntlet, Defender, Half-Life 2, classic game. Super Metroid, another one of my favorite games of all time. Pong, Resident Evil 4. Interesting that there's 2 Resident Evils next to each other. Also interesting that there's 3 Resident Evil games on this list. Secret Monkey Island, GTA 3, which is one of the most important games ever made. I might do a video eventually on why. Halo Combat Evolved, important game. R-Type, Donkey Kong, now in the top 20. Tomb Raider, Shenmue 2, which I don't agree with. Outrun, Metal Gear Solid, which should be higher in my opinion. Super Mario Kart, Half-Life, GoldenEye, which should be higher in my opinion. Sonic the Hedgehog, Space Invaders, A Link to the Past, which is interesting because we have two Zelda games in the top 20. Super Mario World, Shenmue. I don't know why Shenmue 1 and 2 are both in the top 20. I don't actually think they're that good. Super Mario Bros., Elite, Pac-Man, Ocarina of Time, Street Fighter 2, which I love. Super Mario 64, again, one of my favourite games of all time, so glad that's there. Doom, and guess what number 1 is? Tetris, the ultimate puzzle game. And the final thing I'm going to show you is the thing I've been wanting to do a video on for ages. I couldn't wait to unbox him. It's the Sora amiibo. Look at this thing. Look at this. This really... Focus. Come on, focus. This really puts into perspective just how crazy it is that Sora is in Smash Brothers. I mean, you can't really see it, but the base says... the base has a Nintendo stamp, and then it says Disney underneath. But yeah, just... I am so happy this exists. Like, my favorite video game character of all time not only made it into Smash Brothers, but has an amiibo. That's awesome. Also, I love how other characters had support, but Sora's shoes are so damn big, they are the support. Yeah, the face, you can't really see in this, because the camera doesn't want to focus on it, but the face is a little iffy, but he still looks good. He still looks really good, and I love the Keyblade and everything. But yeah, so that was the first episode of Recently Added. Let me know what you guys think, because I will still keep doing these, but I'm not sure like if I'm going to keep doing them in this format or just like do different ideas with it. But yeah, thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.